How to use your 20s wisely. Welcome to my channel. Your 20s represent a critical stage in human life, where the foundation of your future is established. It is a period filled with energy, opportunities, and the freedom to make choices that can shape your long-term success. However, many individuals fail to recognize the value of this phase and often spend it in distractions, confusion, or temporary pleasures. A balanced approach is essential during this time. While enjoyment and social connections are important, excessive indulgence in entertainment, unhealthy relationships, or purposeless activities can lead to long-term regret. Instead, your 20s should be utilized for self-development, skill building, and creating a disciplined lifestyle. It is important to understand that success is not built overnight. It is the result of consistent efforts, clear thinking, and responsible actions taken over time. Therefore, rather than focusing only on external achievements such as degrees or social approval, you must invest in developing your inner strength, mindset, and capabilities. At this stage, self-awareness plays a crucial role. You should explore your interests, identify your strengths, and understand your purpose in life. This clarity will help you make better decisions and avoid unnecessary distractions. In the middle of your journey, always remind yourself, subscribe my channel English Discretion. Now, let us discuss the essential areas you should focus on during your 20s to build a stable and meaningful life. 1. Build strong and disciplined habits. Habits form the foundation of an individual's life. The actions you repeat daily gradually shape your behavior, mindset, and future outcomes. Therefore, developing strong and disciplined habits during your 20s is essential for long-term success and stability. A well-structured daily routine is the starting point of discipline. Waking up at a fixed time each day helps regulate your body and mind. It creates a sense of control and prepares you for a productive day. Along with this, including physical exercise in your routine improves both your physical health and mental clarity. Even simple activities such as walking, stretching, or basic workouts can make a significant difference over time. Another important habit is managing your time effectively. Many individuals in their 20s lose valuable hours in activities that do not contribute to growth, such as excessive use of mobile phones, social media, or video games. While entertainment is necessary for relaxation, overindulgence can reduce productivity and weaken focus. Setting limits on such activities helps in maintaining balance. Reading is also a powerful habit that should be developed early. It enhances knowledge, improves thinking ability, and strengthens focus. You do not need to start with complex books. Even simple and meaningful content can create a positive impact if read consistently. It is important to understand that discipline does not mean perfection. You may fail to follow your routine on some days, but what matters is your ability to return to it. Consistency is more valuable than intensity. Small efforts done daily create significant changes over time. At the same time, eliminating negative habits is equally important. Habits such as procrastination, laziness, or lack of planning can slow down your progress. Replacing these with productive behaviors requires awareness and conscious effort. In conclusion, disciplined habits act as the base upon which all success is built. When your daily actions are aligned with your goals, progress becomes natural and continuous. 2. Focus on learning practical and high-value skills. In your 20s, One of the most important investments you can make is in learning practical and high-value skills. While formal education provides a basic foundation, it is your skills that determine your real-world success. In today's fast-changing environment, the ability to apply knowledge is more valuable than simply possessing degrees. Practical skills such as communication, problem-solving, critical thinking, and digital literacy are essential in almost every field. These skills help you express your ideas clearly, handle challenges effectively, and adapt to different situations. For example, a person with strong communication skills can create better opportunities in both personal and professional life. It is important to avoid the mistake of trying to learn too many skills at once. Instead, select one skill that aligns with your interests or career goals and focus on it deeply. Consistent practice is necessary for improvement. Learning without practice does not create real growth. Therefore, apply what you learn in real situations, even if you start at a small level. The Internet provides unlimited learning opportunities, but it depends on how you use it. Instead of spending time on entertainment, you can use online platforms to learn new skills, watch educational content, and gain practical knowledge. This shift in usage can create a significant difference in your development. Another important aspect is patience. Skill development is a gradual process. You may not see immediate results, but with continuous effort, improvement becomes visible over time. Avoid comparing your progress with others, as each individual learns at a different pace. High-value skills not only increase your earning potential but also build confidence and independence. When you know that you can create value through your abilities, you feel more secure and capable in life. In conclusion, focusing on skill development during your 20s prepares you for long-term success. It gives you the ability to grow, adapt, and create opportunities in any situation. 3. Maintain physical and mental well-being. Maintaining physical and mental well-being is essential during your 20s, as it directly affects your productivity, decision-making, and overall quality of life. Without good health, even the best opportunities can become difficult to utilize. Therefore, taking care of your body and mind should be a top priority. Physical health begins with simple daily practices. Regular exercise helps improve strength, stamina, and energy levels. You do not need to follow complex routines. Even basic activities such as walking, jogging, or bodyweight exercises can keep your body active and fit. Along with exercise, maintaining a balanced diet is equally important. Consuming nutritious food, drinking enough water, and avoiding excessive junk food can significantly improve your overall health. Sleep is another critical factor that is often ignored. Many young people sacrifice sleep for entertainment or work, which leads to fatigue and reduced concentration. A proper sleep schedule helps your body recover and keeps your mind fresh and focused throughout the day. Mental well-being is just as important as physical health. In today's fast-paced world, stress, anxiety, and overthinking are common challenges. To manage these, it is important to develop a calm and stable mindset. Spending some time in silence, practicing mindfulness, or simply reflecting on your thoughts can help you gain mental clarity. It is also important to limit exposure to negativity. Constant comparison with others, especially on social media, can create dissatisfaction and reduce self-confidence. Instead, focus on your own progress and personal growth. Talking to trusted people, such as family members or close friends, can also help in maintaining emotional balance. Sharing your thoughts and feelings reduces mental pressure and provides support. In conclusion, a healthy body and a stable mind form the foundation of a successful life. When you take care of your health, you increase your ability to work effectively, handle challenges, and achieve your goals with consistency. 4. Develop financial awareness and discipline. Developing financial awareness in your 20s is very important because it builds the base of your future security and independence. Many people start earning but do not know how to manage money properly. As a result, they struggle later in life even after working hard. The first step is understanding the difference between needs and wants. Needs are essential things like food, basic living, and education, while wants are temporary desires such as expensive gadgets or unnecessary shopping. If you learn to control your spending early, you will avoid many financial problems in the future. Saving money should become a habit. Even if your income is small, try to save a fixed portion regularly. This habit builds discipline and prepares you for emergencies. You do not need to wait for a high salary to start saving. The habit matters more than the amount. Another important aspect is learning how money grows. Basic knowledge of investing, budgeting, and financial planning can help you make better decisions. You do not need to become an expert, but you should understand simple concepts like saving accounts, investments, and avoiding unnecessary debt. Also, try to create additional sources of income if possible. You can do part-time work, freelancing, or small projects. This not only increases your income but also teaches you responsibility and real-world experience. Avoid taking loans for unnecessary reasons. Debt can create stress and limit your freedom. Always think carefully before borrowing money. In conclusion, financial discipline is not about earning a lot of money, but about managing it wisely. If you develop this skill in your 20s, you can create a stable, secure, and stress-free future. 5. Choose your social circle carefully. The people you spend time with have a strong influence on your thoughts, habits, and overall direction in life. In your 20s, choosing the right social circle is very important because it can either support your growth or slow it down. When you are surrounded by positive, disciplined, and goal-oriented people, you naturally start adopting similar behaviors. Such individuals motivate you to improve, stay focused, and take your life seriously. They encourage learning, growth, and responsibility. On the other hand, if you spend most of your time with people who are careless, negative, or addicted to distractions, it becomes difficult to stay productive. Slowly, their habits can affect your mindset, and you may lose focus on your goals without even realizing it. It is important to understand that having many friends is not necessary. What matters is the quality of your relationships. A few supportive and honest friends are far more valuable than a large group that does not contribute to your growth. At the same time, you should also learn to be comfortable alone. Depending too much on others for happiness or validation can make you emotionally weak. Spending time alone helps you understand yourself better and builds inner strength. This does not mean you should completely avoid social life. Interaction and connection are important, but they should be balanced and meaningful. Give time to your friends, but do not let it affect your priorities. In conclusion, your social circle plays a major role in shaping your future. Choose people who inspire you, support your goals, and help you become a better version of yourself. 6. Maintain balance in personal relationships. Personal relationships are an important part of life, especially in your 20s. They provide emotional support, companionship, and happiness. However, without proper balance, they can also become a major distraction from your goals and responsibilities. It is important to understand that a healthy relationship should support your growth, not stop it. You should not lose your identity, goals, or self-respect in order to maintain any relationship. Many people in their 20s become too emotionally dependent on one person, which can affect their focus, productivity, and decision-making. Time management plays a key role in maintaining balance. You should give time and attention to your partner, but at the same time, you must also focus on your personal development, career, and responsibilities. Ignoring your goals for the sake of a relationship can create problems in the long run. Another important aspect is emotional strength. Relationships may change over time, and not all of them last forever. If a relationship ends, it should not break your entire life. You should have the mental strength to accept changes and move forward. Respect, understanding, and clear communication are essential for a stable relationship. Avoid unnecessary conflicts, overthinking, or unrealistic expectations. A mature approach helps in maintaining peace and stability. It is also important to set boundaries. Boundaries protect your time, energy, and mental health. They help you maintain a balance between your personal life and your responsibilities. In conclusion, relationships should be a part of your life, not the center of it. When you maintain balance, you can enjoy emotional connection without losing focus on your growth and future. 7. Value and spend time with family. In the journey of building your future, family often becomes the most neglected part of life. During your 20s, many individuals become busy with studies, work, friends, or personal goals, and slowly distance themselves from their family. However, it is important to understand that family is your most reliable support system. Family members are the people who stand with you in both good and difficult times. Unlike temporary relationships, family connections are long-lasting and deeply rooted. Spending quality time with them helps in building emotional strength and stability. You do not need to do anything complex to connect with your family. Simple activities such as having meals together, talking about your day, or playing small indoor games can create strong bonds. These small moments may seem ordinary now, but they become valuable memories over time. In addition, family members often provide guidance based on their life experience. Listening to their advice can help you avoid mistakes and make better decisions. Even if you do not always agree, understanding their perspective is important. Balancing your personal ambitions with family responsibilities is a sign of maturity. Focusing only on career or personal success while ignoring family can lead to regret later in life. It is also important to express respect and gratitude toward your family. A simple conversation, support, or appreciation can strengthen relationships significantly. In conclusion, spending time with family is not a waste of time. It is an investment in emotional well-being. A strong family connection provides support, confidence, and peace, which are essential for a successful and balanced life. 8. Focus on self-discovery and personal growth. Your 20s are the most suitable time for self-discovery. This is the phase where you begin to understand who you are, what you want in life, and what you are capable of achieving. Without self-awareness, A person often follows the crowd and makes decisions based on pressure rather than clarity. Self-discovery starts with exploration. You should try different activities, learn new things, and step out of your comfort zone. These experiences help you understand your interests, strengths, and weaknesses. It is normal to feel confused in this process, but that confusion is part of growth. You should regularly reflect on your thoughts and actions. Ask yourself simple questions like, what do I enjoy doing? What kind of work gives me satisfaction? What are my long-term goals? These questions help you gain clarity and direction. It is important to avoid blindly following others. Society often creates pressure to choose certain careers or lifestyles, but what works for others may not work for you. Your journey should be based on your own abilities and interests. Personal growth also requires learning from failures. Mistakes are not the end, they are lessons. When you accept your mistakes and improve yourself, you become stronger and more confident. Developing a growth mindset is essential. This means believing that you can improve with effort and practice. Instead of fearing challenges, you should see them as opportunities to learn. In conclusion, self-discovery helps you make better decisions and live a meaningful life. When you understand yourself clearly, you can choose the right path and move forward with confidence and purpose. 9. Take full responsibility for your life. Taking full responsibility for your life is one of the most important qualities you can develop in your 20s. It means accepting that your decisions, actions, and habits directly shape your future. Instead of blaming others or circumstances, you take control of your direction. Many people waste time by complaining about their situation, background, or lack of opportunities. While challenges are real, your response to those challenges matters more. When you take responsibility, you shift your focus from problems to solutions. This mindset makes you stronger and more independent. You stop waiting for the perfect time, the right support, or external motivation. Instead, you begin to take action with whatever resources you have. Even small steps, when taken consistently, create meaningful progress. Discipline plays a key role in responsibility. You must do what is necessary, even when you do not feel motivated. This includes managing your time, completing your tasks, and staying committed to your goals. Responsibility is not always comfortable, but it leads to long-term growth. It is also important to accept your mistakes honestly. Instead of avoiding them or blaming others, learn from them. Every mistake carries a lesson that can help you improve. This approach builds maturity and better decision-making ability. Being responsible also means understanding your duties toward your career, family, health, and personal development. Balancing all these areas requires effort, but it creates a stable and meaningful life. In conclusion, when you take full responsibility, you gain control over your life. You become focused, disciplined, and capable of handling challenges. This mindset is the key to long-term success and personal satisfaction.